Hello and welcome in, everyone. My name is Julia Rose. I'm a psychic medium and Reiki master. I pray these messages find you at the precise time you need them. As always, we start with a little bit of Reiki and light language, some crystal energy healing to get this message started. Deanna, welcome. Yes, first on the scene. I've missed you all dearly, and I'm excited to let you know what's been going on and channel a message for you today. We're going to start by diving in with Reiki today. My spirit guides ask, yeah, a lot of energy coming through. I can feel a lot of you have been feeling on edge, very activated. Maybe some of you have not had an appetite. Welcome in, everyone. We have a really fascinating and humongous geomagnetic solar storm taking place right now. Hello, Dan. Welcome in, everyone. As always, I pray these messages find you at the precise time you need them. So yes, a massive geomagnetic storm taking place right now. So ascension symptoms galore, whatever you would normally be experiencing, this is the kind of thing that's taking place right now. So that could be headaches, you could be having disrupted sleep, or on the other hand, being totally exhausted. Mel, hi. Yeah, really just, okay, yes, my dogs, as you can see, I'm back in my normal setup. I am back home. Robert, hello. So, as always, you'll have to forgive my puppos. At least Stella, she's very vocal. So, yes, geomagnetic storm taking place right now, creating all sorts of ascension symptoms. And just be prepared for emotional shifts in your eating habits, your sleeping patterns. Dungeon Crueler, hello. As well as any changes in your attitude, also your work ethic. Go with the flow. Follow your alignment. As always, the energy that comes in from the sun will assist you and affect you however it is you need most for your highest timeline. So for some of you who've been needing rest and have been fighting the urge to rest, you're going to be getting a bit more rest. For those of you who have been kind of procrastinating and then this energy of feeling out of sync with everything you're trying to accomplish, you're going to get so clear and you're going to fall into perfect alignment and harmony to get things done. Yes, robins everywhere. Robins everywhere. Elaine, hello. So, hello, Vic. Welcome. Gonna do a brief energy activation, harmonization. Spirit is saying specifically, you can see the crystals in my hand. I'm holding a moldavite stone with Apache tears, which is an obsidian crystal. So really helping to ground these codes coming in at this time, helping you to feel a little bit lighter and more at ease. If you're open to receiving this energy healing session, this Reiki, these crystal magical healing, tap in with a 456. We're using that number again. Tap in with a 456 if you're open to receiving the energy healing activation from the moldavite and the Apache tears. Deirdre, welcome in. Tina, welcome in. If you're open to receiving this energy healing activation, it's Reiki and light codes with crystal healing, with the Apache tears and Moldavite, tapping in with a 456. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. And for those of you catching this off the live stream, hello to you as well. Some grounding, calming energy, assisting these light codes with a geomagnetic storm to sink in and integrate. Hey, Lisa, welcome in. You could be seeing angel number 33 or 333. That might be a confirmation for you. Threes everywhere, the power of three, synchronicities in threes. Hello and welcome in. Okay. Oh, wow. Let's get into it. So, first, I want to apologize for not being able to make it out to Saturday morning live. I said what I said a couple of days ago because I had a celebration that I was attending and I rescheduled it to Sunday, and then I had a mishap on Saturday evening, which my spirit guides wanted me to come and talk to you all about. Has anyone here ever had a burn from cooking something in the kitchen, specifically boiling water? On Saturday night, I spilled boiling water on my left hand. And yes, oh no is correct, because I could not shuffle cards. And I was quite upset because I really, really, really wanted to talk to you all. And I love the Saturday morning lives. So not being able to have the chance to come out to connect with you all was frustrating. However, I did take that time to focus all of my energy on healing the burn on my hand. Yeah, no, it totally was a very unpleasant experience. However, I learned a lot, so I'm okay. Thank you. So if any of you have ever seen someone or heard of an experience where someone spilled boiling water on themselves, generally what happens is that area where the boiling water hit will start to bubble up. Maybe even the skin might burst or blister, And generally that is a several weeks long period because it usually amounts to a 3rd-degree burn where doctors' attention, like a plastic surgeon, maybe a specialist for pain, might be required. And as this all happened, I was like, you know what? We're not going to have any of that, Spirit. We're not going to have any of that. And I was holding a cup and I was spooning, or I was ladling the liquid into the cup, but I missed the cup. And it went all over my hand. And I just put the cup down. I went outside. I put my hand on the earth. And I was like, Gaia, will you take the rest of the excess heat energy out of my hand so you can do whatever energy work you need to do with that? Please take it all. And as she took what she took, I went back inside. I ran it under cold water, took some time to breathe, get back inside my body. And it is less than 48 hours later, and all I have left is what appears to be a sunburn with no pain. And I can even move it. I should have been in the hospital. I should have had to delay my traveling back. I should have had to see a surgeon. I should have had to have been in the hospital for days so they could heal and dress and fix all this up. This shocked even me. And I'm a healer, okay? I'm a healer. And I have full, complete faith in myself now. God is so good, and I have full faith in God. I always had full faith in God. I never expected that this was the power of my intention. So I'm really pleased to say that today I won't be able, well, I'm upset to say that I won't be able to do a tarot reading for you today. I won't be able to pull cards today, but it's looking like the skin will mostly, if not completely, heal tomorrow. So I will be able to do that tomorrow for you guys. I'm excited. But today we're going to get into it with a channeling session. Yes, healing miracles. This is the kind of stuff that I do in my work with all of my clients. And it's the kind of stuff that you all email me about, that you say, Julia, you saved my life. Julia, you have changed everything for me. Just because you showed up and gave the messages that Spirit asked you to give. And I've only been able to really meet a few of you, apart from clients who have had this kind of story. And I feel so humbled that I'm able to affect such grand sweeping change in your life. So thank you for allowing me that opportunity to serve you. Yeah, I'm not putting anything on it, but thanks guys. I've just been icing it. Honest to God, just been icing it and using a little bit of antibiotic cream. That's it. And today I didn't put anything on it. So, yay. Healing. But yes, so that was the sort of the mishap as to why I was not able to be present with you this weekend. And before that, I was traveling and engaging some other celebrations. So I missed you all, and I'm excited to be back on the regular for you all. So I'm excited today also because I'm going to be channeling one of my spirit guides, Tepan. You've heard from Tepan before. This is one kind of spirit or one individual consciousness that represents a collective of 7 that Tepan speaks on behalf of. So I'm excited to channel Tepan for you today so Tepan can talk about the power of intentions. Alrighty. Is there anything else, Spirit, you want me to say before we get through to channeling? Okay. This is Tepan speaking. I speak on behalf of a collective of 7 who are here to assist you, at least in today's message, in understanding the power of your thoughts. As you all know, your thoughts shape your current reality, and a shift in your thought patterns is what creates the shift in consciousness that enables you to ascend, to call forward new realities and to step up into new timelines, whether that looks like a change in careers or a change in industry. Some of you might be switching majors or headed back to school. Some of you are looking to gain other skills and other insights, all in accordance with your highest timeline. And yet there are very many limiting beliefs that stand in the way from not only your knowing that this is possible, that this is indeed your future and your chosen path, but believing in yourself enough to take the necessary purposeful action that will enable these timelines to manifest in your reality. So, coming back to the power of thought. What does it mean to truly think about something in a positive fashion? It means, first of all and foremost, to silence all negativity. A lot of you have been guided in the last several months, whenever you find this video, to become incredibly aware and hyper-focused on your self-talk so that you can change it. Who you are in the future is not separate from who you are now. It is the choices that you make moment by moment to decide who you are now that decides who you will become. Stop looking at these versions of yourself like they're separate or they're different. For some of you, they're just one choice away. Others of you, 2, 3, maybe 4. Maybe some of you are afraid of an entire overhaul of your personal reality. And this is not something to be afraid of, it's something to lean into. A lot of you have been focusing on developing your spiritual paths, your spiritual practices that put you in alignment with higher frequencies and other realities, alternative dimensions, connecting with star beings. All of these things are good and necessary as you're ascending and you're growing. But the key to changing your life is taking everything that you learn and doing something different with it. Some of you are looped into karmic patterns due to past life trauma. That's not necessarily the same as your ancestral karma, but it might be aligned. For those of you who've been interested in a past life healing or a past life regression, follow those instincts to overcome by becoming first aware of what it actually is that stands in your way. Okay, all this talk of practice, but the power of your thoughts, what does that even mean? Your thoughts determine what you see when you open your eyes. Not your third eye, but your physical eyes. Unconsciously, whether you're aware or not, your third eye is always influencing your visual eyes. So, for the sake of this message, we'll speak about your actual physical vision. When you change your mind, what you look for changes. Some of you are on the path of a healer and do not believe in performing miracles. Some of you are on the path of a teacher and do not believe in practiced miracles. Miracles exist. And for those of you who are awakened to unity consciousness, 5D consciousness, you're aware of how magical things really are. It's very important that you start to intentionally focus your thoughts on what you want to see play out. This was supposed to be a 3rd-degree burn. A 3rd-degree burn. All of the flesh sizzled off. And yet, faith in the outcome desired, the power of her intention, is what enabled a miracle. Some of you might believe more in the practice of group prayer to affirm miraculous realities, but this is not necessary. Not at the level of power and consciousness that each and every one of you watching this video have become. Julia, in all her absolute knowingness and firm faith, she believed that this would heal completely in 3 days' time. She wasn't going to have to see a surgeon. She wasn't going to have to go to the doctor, although she was escorted to the hospital only to confirm what she already knew, that it was minor. And yesterday it looked like a sunburn that felt like a 2nd-degree burn. She slept the other night, icing it the entire night. Last night, no ice. Today, no pain. Just a little bit of redness. Because she knew that the only outcome she wanted to see was the fact that this injury would have been healed in 3 days. And that power of intention created more than 77% of this reality. Her intentions and her prayers to us, her spirit team, her angels, to the Creator, enabled a little bit of this and a little bit of that to facilitate this dream come true. It's never been done before. Would this have been possible for her, say, 3 years ago? Absolutely not. But she kept believing, she kept growing. She kept asking to be a witness of miracles, to witness a miraculous divine orchestration of all that is, a miraculous creator, a miraculous life, miraculous friendships, miraculous jobs, miraculous love. Everything. Until she weeded out every single conscious and subconscious block that stood in the way of believing that. That's how you manifest. When you focus on when you focus on what you want, so you can see all of the resistance as stepping stones to fully ascending into the next desired reality, as opposed to challenges and punching bags. Your resistance is your teacher. And again, echoing what we said before, The past life healing that some of you do not know you need is the only thing standing in your way. Find a practitioner, find a healer like Julia, like many others you've encountered. Find someone who resonates with you, someone you trust, someone whose results speak for them. Whoever that feels to be to you. Many are capable of things like this, as are each and every one of you. Believe in the divine, so the divine can teach you how to believe in yourself. You all know you're capable of so much more than you're able to effect at this time. So why not lean into it? Allow yourself to become moldable and reshape as often as you need. There's a certain beauty in being fathomless. The possibilities are endless and infinite. For what you decide you want, for who you choose to become. Of course, all within karmic boundaries and in alignment with the contracts you came into this life with. But then again, that was also your free will before you got here. And at that time, those possibilities were endless. Keep your mind trained on what it is you desire and allow yourself to move through completely everything that stands in the way of you feeling and believing that what you desire is absolutely your reality. For some of you, this might even entail psychic surgery to help uproot these past life traumas, this ancestral generational karma. Traumas that you can't name but affect you daily. Be open to receiving new information. Be open to the feedback of what happens when you take your thoughts and bend your reality to meet them. You're ascending so quickly at this time. You don't even know how to keep track of these things. And some of you aren't meant to. Others of you are meant to write them. And you know who you are. Don't delay. Or in other words, start now and keep going. There's no point in delaying the inevitable, especially when it's something that matters to you. Never underestimate the power of facing yourself and facing your shadow. Because while it is absolutely grueling in the moment, it will shave years, maybe even decades of struggle off of your life. Of course, life on this planet is not supposed to be easy by any means, but to genuinely surrender and fall completely into alignment and flow is exactly the path of least resistance to get you to where you were always meant to be, which is here, now. Not just this video that you're listening to or watching, but now in your present moment. Wherever you are, be there. This is the goal of meditation. To release attachment to the past, release attachment to the future. Yes, creating a sense of understanding in how you've become who you are and who you're trying to become and where you're trying to go, knowing that anything can change. Open up to the mystery of being alive. Time here is limited, and it's important that you engage your mind in such a way that it doesn't prevent you from being able to fully immerse yourself in every waking moment. This reality is far more sculptable than you know. Take advantage of the time that you have, because your intentions, especially the deepest intention to surrender, will manifest. Your intention to release unconscious bias or resistance to becoming who you desire to be will manifest as karmic delays, as contracts with other beings that teach necessary, if painful, lessons. Teachers that don't necessarily lead you on the right path. Friends that don't have your best interest at heart. Lovers that hurt you. All of these things were primarily pre-decided before you arrived here, because of the intentions that you had as a spirit being for what this incarnation would mean for you at a soul level in terms of your growth, in terms of balancing karma. Each and every one of you has the ability to completely change your reality, like the flip of a switch. And yet it's the resistance to things being simple, things being easy, that has you fighting against that concept. So when you decide what you want, you must also understand that implicitly you will be made aware of everything within you that stands in the way of that. And that's the hardest part. That's why it's so hard to admit what you want and to take the necessary action to get there, because of all of the feelings it brings up. The insecurity, the fears of failure, the fears of letting others down, or fear of humiliation. Whatever it is. Choosing the thoughts you desire to create the reality you desire means just as much becoming aware of all that's inside of you that disagrees with that. For whatever those parts reasoning. Take all the time you need to integrate that. For some of you feeling stuck, this is why you feel stuck, because these emotions and subconscious limiting beliefs need to be addressed. For those of you feeling stagnant in any area of life, this is why. Because you have conflicting beliefs. And an opposite and a negative create a neutral, which is nothingness. It's stuck, stagnant energy. When you release the negative and integrate the positive, you're able to draw in that new reality that's aligned with those positive lines of thinking. Tune into your body to become aware of the way that you feel, because that is a direct response to the way that you're thinking. Your thoughts create feelings, because your thoughts project externally into your reality to create scenarios that invoke particular feelings. So if you're not understanding how your mind is working, take a look at your life. Take a look at how you feel. Your feelings are key here in understanding your thought systems and your beliefs. Just as much as mirror work is important. In this, you'll be able to understand the lines of where you end and where others begin a bit more clearly. Things will start to make more sense to you because you won't be projecting anymore. When you focus on your physical form to become aware of your feelings, you're taking the focus of anything external out of it. You're bringing your awareness back to you. And that's how you begin to take accountability. Not by expecting your feelings to change because of or contingent on someone else's ability to take an action or say a certain thing to you. Call your power back from your expectations, because your expectations are also limiting beliefs. Expecting someone to apologize or behave differently when they have different contracts. And maybe their contract with you is to trigger you so that you can do this internal reflecting work and come out neutral. Come out surrendered. You never know until you do. Keep an eye on what's most important to you. And align your thoughts with that. We finished our message for today. Hello, hello, hello. It's me again. Hi. Lune, welcome in. Sean, hi. Laura Lala, hello. Powerful message. I'm starting to get the download a little bit. Yeah. Need a little bit of water. You're so welcome. Well, I'm happy it resonated, Lune. You're welcome, Marie. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. You're so welcome, Dungeon Crueler. So I wanted to bring Taepun through also over on Patreon for a part 2 of the message, because while I do have movement in my thumb, I'm not quite confident in my shuffling capacities. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. So yes, I wanted to do part 2 for Patreon. After this, once I hop off this live, I'm gonna go over there and do that upload for you. So, oh Laura, I'm excited for you to watch the video. The Great X, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Yeah, Taepun is a very, very powerful guide. And I know Dolores Cannon has been wanting to come through for so long. She's been wanting to come through. She has messages for all of you. I'm gonna see if she how she wants to facilitate that, because she's been screaming at me that she needs to get messages out to you. Ooh, a shift in the, she's saying a change in tides, a change in the tides. So we're gonna do that message over on Patreon probably. Oh yay, I'm happy to hear that, Lune. I pray you're amazing. Oh my gosh, Christina, hi. Okay, for those of you who got me birthday gifts, thank you so much. And what the literal heck? I wrote thank you notes that I'm going to be mailing out tomorrow. I was traveling, so I didn't receive your gifts until I got home, which was last night. And so I'm sending out those handwritten notes tomorrow. And there's one thing I didn't get a notification of who that came from, but thank you. I'm sorry, I'm so spacey after channeling, trying to come back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I deeply appreciate you. Yeah, because everything that I received is literally perfect. Literally just, oh my God, so perfect. So thank you all so much. My deepest gratitude. Awesome. Reinforcing this morning's meditation for you. Okay, cool. Happy to hear it. No, Christina, you don't even know. Like, you don't even know. Like, I have wanted one for so long. So long, like years. But none of them ever resonated with me, like ever. Ever. And I just laughed because I was like, of course, you would be the only one. You would be the only one, Christina, that could actually find the one, like the one on this planet that would resonate with me. Only you. It's perfect. It's actually perfect. So thank you so much. And thank you for the belated birthday wishes, Dungeon Crueler. I appreciate that. Alrighty. So I didn't get a chance to light my candle for Saturday morning live because that didn't happen. And that really upset me. So I wanted to do a prayer candle for the collective healing tonight with all of you. So I'm gonna grab that. Oh my gosh. Leaning, grabbing, great. Oh, thank you, Kavid. Welcome in. Because I was like, Spirit, I gotta do another candle. I hate it when I can't do the candles. Okay. Oh, perfect. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. So for those of you who have never joined my Saturday morning lives, every Saturday I go live at 11:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless due to extenuating circumstances, I must change that. And at the end of those, I always light and charge a candle full of Reiki, and then I pray over it. And I always invite you all to add your prayers, whether they're for the collective or for your own personal prayers. You're welcome to add it in the chat, or if you just say it out loud or even silently over on your end, it gets poured into this candle. And as long as those prayers are added in the time that this candle is lit, real time in my reality, they go into this candle. If not, they go into the next candle that I light. So I'm excited. Oh, no worries. Thank you, Laura. I'm excited to light this candle for you all today. So let me go ahead and charge this with Reiki. And I'll pray over the candle too. I offer this candle first and foremost to the creator of all things, the divine source of everything, and to the earth, to Gaia, and to Cryon, who maintains the consciousness and the grid lines, the ley lines of the earth. Let this candle assist in integrating all of these light codes that are reaching the earth right now with the solar flares and the geomagnetic storm. Let this abundant, available energy be brought to anyone who needs help, assistance in integrating those light codes. Let this assist the collective of light workers in grounding and to feeling peace and harmony within. For those who are open, let it assist in activating ancestral healing of timelines. as well as past life healing. Please use this energy spirit to bring the right information to those who are seeking at the precise time they need it. And I ask that any unassigned angels of all expertises be brought to those who are needing their assistance and are open to it but don't know how yet to ask for it. Let them all be made available. I pray for the healing of the abused animals, the endangered species, as well as plant life. I pray for healing the waters of the earth. I pray for everyone who is struggling to break free from addictions or abusive patterns, everyone who's struggling to transform their relationships into healthier dynamics. I pray that the homeless find shelter and the hungry find food. I pray that those who've been displaced from their homes for any reason find some place they can call home, some place they can find shelter. I pray for the healing of the earth, of the grid, of the ley lines. I pray that this energy be made available to all who are open to it, that this abundance is also available to star beings who are needing more earth quality energy to facilitate healings on earth. I offer this candle to my ancestors, my angels, my guides, and those of the collective in gratitude. If there are any spirits that are needing help to transition fully, let this be made available to them when they are open. And I'd like to add your prayers also for those of you who've added them. Dungeon Crueler is praying for the rise of the divine feminine and that the higher vibrational realities, the 5D consciousness, be available to all who are open and ready. You're also welcome to send hearts if you don't want to add an actual prayer in words. Your love counts more than you know. Sean sends love and healing energy to Soul Family. Brilliant. Dungeon Crueler, I got you. Kavit is sending their love. I pray for the victims of human trafficking and of slavery, the victims of war crimes and all of their families. I'm praying for the veterans and all of the families who've lost loved ones in battle. Let their hearts be soothed and their minds be at peace. The Great X is sending their love. I pray for everyone who is open to witnessing miracles, receive them. Robert prays for the ones in the world that are being persecuted for seeking the light, praying for all to receive the messages that they need in the quiet moments, and gratitude for those who help light the way. Christina's sending so much love. Tammy, welcome. Mel is sending a special prayer to Grand Kitty Griffey. Oh, my heart. I'm sending you love, Mel. Griffey had a good life, and he's at peace. He had an easy transition, and he's still very much with you. Dynamite is sending so much love. And for all of you who are needing healing, or your loved ones are needing healing, I'm praying that this energy is made available to them also. And you. All right. Just a little bit more energy flying through. You're so welcome, Mel. You're so welcome. If any of you are interested in booking a session with me, whether that's a Reiki healing or a herbal consult, herbal supplement consultation, or a reading, the link to book with me is in the description box below. Spirit's asking me to light the candle, and as it lights, the energy pulsates out. It's like if you can imagine a rippling effect of dropping something in a body of water, how it just keeps rippling out. Thank you all for coming out to this live. As always, I pray these messages find you when you need them, at the precise time you need them. If you'd like to join me over on Patreon, I have exclusive readings, exclusive channeling sessions, exclusive energy healing sessions, all over there. You can check it out. The link's in the description box below. Dungeon Cruelers a G, adding the link to book in the chat here. And yeah, I guess I'll see you when I see you. And for those of you who drop in, see a video, and then head on your way, I'm happy that this reached you too. Dungeon Crueler. All right. If you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe. Welcome to our soul family, our soul tribe here. And if this message resonated with you, please feel free to share it. Feel free to share it. If someone you know is in need of healing prayers, please send them this video so they can receive the energy activation and the healing in this candle as well. You're so welcome, Ken. All right. Spirit's asking me to hop off now. I love you all so, so, so much, and I will see you when I see you. Take care, everyone. Bye.